All right. Stage left. Everyone. Our guest needs no introduction. An actor, a writer, a director for film and ads. He wears a hat that leaves a career of creativity for young queer people to be inspired with. Spotlight on Babae sa Septic Tank, a satire of the different creatives diaspora for film and now for stage. We explore the artistic experience of an artist from its inception to the legacy it leaves in the critique of the Filipino. Ladies and gentlefolk, please welcome to the pod, Direk Marlon Rivera.
Thanks, Jello. Thanks.
Yes, one take. Gusto niyo yun?
By the way, you can edit this out. Ano, mag-English ba tayo? Magtatagalog ba tayo?
Magbabaklaan, Direk.
Okay, so
Pili ka.
Hindi naman kailangan formal ang ating usapin, di ba? Sige, tama
Hindi
naman.
talaga. This is as casual as it gets.
Okay.
Let's be honest. Sobrang dami ng hirap i-digest na information ngayon. Pagaanin na lang natin ang mga diskusyon sa buhay. Anis.
Sang-ayon naman ako dyan.
Sa true. Kaya nga nabuhay ang babae sa septic tank kasi
Yes.
sobrang hirap i-discuss ng diaspora ng theater ngayon. Kailangan baklain mo na lang.
Correct.
Truth. Okay. So, I will ask you what I ask every other guest. How did you get your start in theater, Direk? Oh my God, kinikilig pa rin ako. This is Direk Marlon.
Start ka dyan. Iba't iba naman tayo ng access. I think it's a question of access and exposure, di ba?
Yes, Direk.
Kasi medyo science kid ako nung kabataan. Tapos napanood ko yung All That Jazz tsaka yung Fame.
Ooh.
So gusto ko maging dancer, di ba? Gusto ko maging starlet. So my access was through film. Not I wasn't going to theater. I wasn't watching theater at that age.
Okay.
So parang napanood ko na sa TV na parang may buhay palang ganyan, sayawan, alam mo gano'n, meron palang ganung buhay. So parang nag-isip ako na parang gusto kong gawin yan. Kaya nag-workshop ako sa Bulwagang Gantimpala.
Okay.
Noong 1928, yes. So I went to the workshops. And then, syempre, kasama ka naman sa theater exercises, pero syempre, sabi ng yung mga mentor ko kasi parang mag-direct ka na lang, ikaw mag-direct ng culmination, alam mo gano'n. So, masakit sa puso ko kasi gusto ko nga maging on stage, di ba? So, I directed, plays. And then, nag-props man ako sa opera ng CCP dati. Stage left, yes. Ako yung in charge sa stage left.
Welcome to stage left.
The stage left, exactly. So that's how I started. And then, I really wanted to go to theater arts sa UP, pero hindi ako pinayagan. So, nauwi ako sa communication sa Ateneo. Buti may tanghalang Ateneo, di ba?
Yes.
So, yun ang mga taguan ng mga weirds na mga weird na mga outsiders. So, sumala ko sa tanghalang Ateneo. Doon ako umakting ulit, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos naging director, naging costume designer, naging company manager, kung ano pa mga bagay-bagay. So, I've always been around theater, parang nasa orbit pero hindi sa loob ng teatro.
Yeah.
So yun, so ang simula ko talaga is, I think it's a question of access and exposure. I saw something that I never entertained as a career or as a life, that hey, you can be on stage, you can be a performer. And then I tried to look for that route.
Yeah.
Of course, I went to theater, but you end up in media and advertising and
especially you have your communication degree. So
Yeah.
how do you think your communication degree helped you with your experience as an artist, like especially in your Ateneo times, days?
Ateneo has a weird curriculum, right? Ateneo is like 16 units of philosophy and and theology. So it has more humanities. It has more. For me, of course, there were communication, Film 101 and PR and theory and that. But what you really get from what I got from Ateneo is English 11, di ba?
Yeah.
How to structure your thoughts, di ba? Ano yung thesis statement, title, alam mo ganon, how to open strong, exposition, conclusion. So, mas naging formative sa akin yung disiplina ng pag-iisip ng matibay, alam mo gano'n, na kailangan mong patunayan muna isang bagay, kailangan mo muna siyang buuhin, gapusin mo muna siya bago mo ikwento, di ba? So from an Ateneo education, that really served me better.
Yeah.
The training for like English 11. Essay writing kasi yun, di ba? And then of course, philosophy, so ganun. So hindi, yung comms, okay naman, marami naman ako natutunan, charot.
So basically structure siya.
Structure, yes.
And the importance of every individual structure.
And to be accountable for the thesis, for what you have to say. Kasi importante yun, di ba? When you write a thesis, kailangan buo na yung thesis statement mo, di ba? Ito yung gusto kong hypothesis, di ba? Hindi pwedeng dukot ng dukot, di ba? And then hahanapin mo yung pagbubuo, pagpapaliwanag, hanggang meron kang conclusion. So, yeah, I guess, yeah, you're right. It's more structural. The way to structure your mind is what I got from my communication.
How did that help mold your artistry now, especially since pinagsabay mo siya sa Tanghala, Ateneo?
Oo.
So paano mo na-explore yung artistry mo during that time, living as a communication student and as a theater actor? Like, what was it like being both at the same time?
Wala naman akong lumaki kasi ako kung saan-saan, 'di ba? So wala akong binary thinking, wala akong this is my track. I mean, I'm privileged to think. I think I'm privileged because I never had the idea that I should stay on my lane.
Yeah.
Alam mo, wala akong gano'n na parang, diyan ka lang bakla. Alam mo, parang, ay, may kalsada, madaanan nga.
True.
So, I didn't have that kind of a mindset. Reinvention was normal because pag lumipat ka ng eskwelahan, I mean, nakapitong eskwelahan ako sa elementary, alam mo, kung saan-saan ako nag-aral, di ba? Novaliches, Mindanao, Bulacan, kung saan-saan, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, wala akong panahon para mag-isip na may image ako, di ba? Kasi pag landing mo, anong kaganapan dito, di ba?
At saka bagets ka nun.
O wala talaga.
So,
yeah, it was
it's
that.
really self-discovery.
Yeah, it's self-discovery. So, going back to the question of like how did communication like lensed my other discipline, my artistic life, di ba? Ako, I think naging lente nga nun is yung linaw ng ano bang ginagawa natin dito? Yung the clarity of intention na parang na-audit mo na itong gusto mong gawin, pues dapat i-deliver mo, di ba? Yung alam mo yung foreshadowing and pay. Kung baga sa script may foreshadowing, dapat may payoff, di ba?
Lumalabas pagka-teacher
di ba?
Ni Prof. Marlon.
Correct, di ba? Kung may baril sa stage, sabi nga may baril sa stage, kailangan pumutok yan sa, act 2, di ba? So,
true. Hindi mo pwedeng iwan lang yan sa hangin.
Ano nangyari dyan, di ba? So, pag binuksan kang pinto sa drama, sa literatura, kailangan mong pasukin or, di ba, may lumabas na monster dyan.
Yeah.
So, I think yun, it's more the rigor, the discipline of thinking about creative work is not just about a loose canon.
Pero I'm curious also about how much fun what did Marlon have in TA? Like, especially, siya eh. Kasi sobrang formative ng theater experience kapag bagets ka eh.
Well, kasi before I went to TA, syempre nagbulwagan na ako, di ba? I went to the workshops, di ba?
Yes.
So, syempre iba yung karanasan doon kasi ang layo nun, taga Novaliches ako, sa Manila yun, di ba? So, kailangan kang pagkagabi na pagkatapos maglalakad kayo sa Mabini, tapos kakain kayo sa kung saan-saan, di ba?
With the threat of life pa yun. Kasi pag naglakad ka sa Mabini, di mo alam.
Pero para kaming nakalaya, di ba? So, iba yung karanasan ko sa before I went to Tanghalang Ateneo. Tanghalang Ateneo kasi is it predates NTAB and Tablado and Blue Rep, di ba?
Yeah.
So, nung panahon na yon, haven kasi ng mga weird eh. Alam mo, mga di ba, nandun si Apa Ungpin, Noni was there also, Oni was there, Corel Llamas, mga people like that. It was a place for weird people kasi before Ateneo was very stratified. I mean, you had the bench kids, the ASIL kids.
To be fair, ganun pa din naman.
Ganun pa na ba?
Ganun pa rin
Okay,
ngayon. You have the JSEC kids.
Yes.
You have the Blue Rep kids.
Yes.
You have the AMP kids.
Yeah.
Tinamaan ang AMP.
So kami yung taguan ng mga, doon kami sa G306, doon pa yung Gonzaga, the science building, yes. Doon pa kami, so it was a toilet turned into a dressing room.
Fun.
So
I don't know that.
you get it. So it was really a haven for kind of sort of like comic, people, nerd, comics, D&D people. Basta lahat ng fringe at the time, nakita-kita sa TA, di ba? So, nag-yosi kami doon. Charot, hindi po ako yun. So, ganun lang naganap. So, it was fun. It was fun because it was a place where you don't have to, you don't have to be judged because you're all under judgment anyway as weird kids,
True.
di ba? So yun ang naging, masaya naman siya.
And how did it transition you out of college? Like how did this Bulwagan and then TA transition you to your start of work, kumbaga, as a creative?
You know what? I'm very lucky because during my time in TA, there were the Mercado kids, no? Si Robbie, eventually Gabe Mercado, and so we were batchmate namin yung mga older kids. And Basic Advertising, the agency that I went to the first time, is owned by the Mercados.
Mm-mm.
And Mr. Mercado was one of the founders of Rep.
So that's why.
Meron siyang bias for theater kids. Yung parang, gusto mo nang magagaling ng mga bata, yung theater kids, diba? Because, they may can-do spirit, diba? They can beg, borrow, or
Nadaanan
steal.
nila lahat.
Yes.
SM, PA, director.
Front of house,
front
diba?
of house, lahat.
So he had a bias for theater kids. So, I was part of the ad school in basic. So, a lot of us came, went through TA. Lay Reyes, who's now with Mullen Lowe as a president, and so a lot of the top people now you see in our agency, in the industry right now, came through theater, no? So kasi may bias talaga. And even me, nung naging boss na ako, nag-hire ako ng sana galing sa teatro, di ba? O galing sa fine arts. Kasi nga, yung kasi madaling mabudol, hindi. Hindi madali. Meron silang sariling kusa, alam mo yung ganon.
True, totoo yan.
So, yun. So, napunta ako sa advertising. Pero hindi naman ako lumayo sa teatro talaga. Siyempre, I was in touch with PETA, and then bumabalik ko sa Ateneo, nag-direct ako ng Macbeth, nag-makeup ako for plays, turo ako ng technical theater makeup under the Fine Arts program. So, pabalik-balik lang ako ng parang guest.
Which a lot of TA students do as well. Like,
yes.
We have now ang mga mentor na ngayon, sila Cholo. Ledesma, sila Bina Basilio, sila Bea Racoma. Yan, bumabalik-balik yan talaga sa TA.
Saka nandyan na si Ron Hasmeron, di ba? Ron Hasmeron, di ba?
Yes.
Ron Kapinding, di ba? So, lahat ng yan, Miren I directed Miren in Macbeth, alam mo ganun. So, yung ganyang mga mga pagdikit-dikit, pagkatagni-tagni, dahil sa teatro. So, mahalaga talaga yung environment ng theater kasi it's the first place you find to be, like very you're comfortable in it. Of course, accepting din sa mga queer people, obviously.
Of course.
Diba?
I mean, just go.
Luklukan
True,
ng
lungga.
Pero walang umaamin. Nung kapanahon namin, parang lahat yan ay mga sort of medyo malambot lang, alam mo yun, studious lang, pero hindi naman babaklain.
Pero it's also, not only is it now, is it accepting, nagti-360 na rin siya ngayon kasi at umabot siya sa point na tipong pagbading, pag weird, theater yan. Pero ngayon, even the straight kids are now, parang ushered in, pero ando doon pa rin yung safety ng environment na tipong we are accepting of everyone. Sige, kahit straight ka, pasok ka na dito, go na.
reverse na. Marami namang, ang dami namang mga straight kids sa theater, di ba? Na na-highlight lang yung queer, yung LGBTQ range,
True.
I mean, members. Kasi nga, wala ka ibang pupuntahan di ba? I mean, either that o maglilit ka o maging writer
at magulat ang general population. Mas marami pa rin straight sa theater.
Mas marami pa rin straight sa theater.
Mas marami pa rin.
Malungkot na actually. Pero mas marami. I mean, marami talaga because it's math, right?
Wala. It's math. Population Sana nga ma-discriminate sila one time. Charot lang.
Sana. Pero syempre, ang materialis, tungkol pa rin sa kanila, di ba? Napaka-konti naman ng materialis na sinulat ng sinadya para sa LGBTQ experience, di ba?
At karamihan pa doon, even in recent history, malungkot kapag queer story. So pero balik tayo direct sa'yo. Like now that you've graduated and you've started exploring your creativity in ad work, from Publicis Manila to UP, like and even as now that you've been a member of PETA na rin, like how do you see your career as how do you see your career during that time na ang dami-dami mong ginagawa? Like looking back at it. Parang ang daming, tapos nag-makeup artist ka pa.
Naging beautician, nagtayo kayo ng parlor, propaganda.
Parang po tayong yung stereotypical bading. Kailangan
kaya mo lahat, di ba? Kaya mo lahat, yes. Kasi
ramdam ko pa din yan as a millennial.
You have to perform I mean, I know this is a sad story, pero you have to perform, you have to do more, you have to try harder, you have to be better. You have to just be better. Otherwise, di ba, olats ka, di ba? Kailangan mas maganda ka, mas magaling ka, may datong ka, may pang facial ka, may pang, di ba? I mean, kailangan gawin di ba? Kahit yung mga bata sa kanto, mga batukling, kailangan nagmamanicure para may pantusto sa mga ganda.
Lalo na kung hindi ka mayaman, na bading.
Yes.
Girl, lahat gagapangin.
Yes. So, meron talagang ganong may complex na ganun. I really hope that, I know that now, me as an older gay person, ako na yung may privilege, di ba? Cis, the male homosexual. Kami na may privilege kasi may mga iba ng mga na marginalized, the trans people, the queer, all the other nuance, all the other little emerging. Hindi naman sa bago sila, kundi bagong paglabas, di ba? So, hindi talaga, yung panahon na yun, again, again, my privilege really, I really have to say this, my privilege is that I was never afraid. Yung ay, may ganun. Gawin ko nga yan. Alam mo ganun? Ay, may makeup. Gawin ko nga yan. Ay, magtahinga ako. So, patol lang ng patol. Wala kong parang, ay, nakatakot gawin to kasi baka magkamali ako o baka hindi ako bagay dito. Hindi ako ganun eh. Pero ang sikreto ko, ano ko yan, isa-shadow career ko yan. Yung makeup, I did it for 2 years behind closed door as a counter girl for Estee Lauder in Restance. I was already a VP.
Taray nung counter girl sa Estee Lauder.
Maglilib ako
sa
noon.
Restance, dito ba yun?
Sa Makati. So maglilib ako ng parang Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I would be there from 2 to about closing time. And then bibenta ka ng mga double, double wear sa mga matrona, bibenta ka ng mga and then you bigyan ka nila ng GC, grocery mo, alam mo ganun.
Tapos you learn how to engage with that market.
Yeah, oo. It's I mean,
you never leave anything na wala ka natututunan.
Walang nasayang. Medyo immortal student ako doon. Immortal student ako sa yung aking parang my main personality is to learn, parang ganun. So, yun, advertising, nag-design, so yung boss ko, si Mr. Mercado, and then of course si Mr. Gallardo, ang asawa ni Celeste Legaspi.
Shout out to my idol.
Yes. siya kasi aking creative, siya yung aking executive creative director. Pag medyo malungkot ako, and then Mr. Ordonez, pag medyo sabi niya, ano ang problema? Marami kang drama bilang bata, di ba? So, sir, mag-leave muna, mag-resign na ako. Hindi, mag-leave ka lang muna. So, nag-production designer muna ako sa commercial. After 8 months, bumalik ka na. O magtuturo ka, meron ka ng bagong batch. Kasi ginawa lang akong teacher sa ad school. So, I would teach in the ad school. I did the syllabus, ganyan. So, lumalabas ka, parang yung magandang kultura kasi namin sa basic before was you're allowed to leave and to come back. You're not penalized for trying to explore things, no? So, yun. So, kung anong maisip ko, gagawin ko, itong huli ko sa Publicis, meron kaming may flower shop ako dun sa opisina, alam mo gano'n. Kung ano lang. Sobrang swerte ko kasi sa mga naging boss ko eh.
Yeah.
Sobrang kong swerte sa mga naging boss ko kasi nga, binigyan nila yung pinabayaan nila ako. At yun ang swerte ko lang talaga.
And still, I mean, it says a lot because Publicis is still one of the biggest agencies in the country.
And in the world, second in the world, obviously, no?
Oh yeah, because it's a French.
It's a French, Publicis group. And then during the time, nagbubuo na yung PETA ng theater center. So, napag-uusapan yan. So, magla-lunch sila dun sa apartment ko, condo ko dun sa Makati. And then pag-uusapan paano magawa ng teatro, ng isang ganun. So, and then it became a fundraising. Of course, it finally happened. And then when it happened, it was the age of the marketing age ng PETA, sustainability. So, kinuha nila ako sa board. It was like, 15, 16 years ago. Kinuha nila ako sa board and then I've served in the board ever since, no? So, again, hindi ako direct lang nasa teatro pero kasama ako sa teatro,
hindi
diba?
mo siya matanggal din eh.
Hindi talaga eh. Kasi masaya naman talaga yung teatro, no? So, ganun yung experience ko. So, itong Septic 4, obviously, is that when we were asked by PETA, hindi namin binolunteer ni Chris. Tinanong kami ng PETA, gusto namin ng Septic 4 on stage. Obviously, because it makes sense. Eugene is dulang UP. She's a theater actor, di ba?
Yeah.
So, Chris also is a playwright. Itong lahat ng ito ay isang, parang, it fell into place.
Yeah.
And, yun. And then, of course, iba yung buhay sa teatro ngayon, di ba? Theater is alive, sabi nila. It's alive.
Very much.
It's alive, yes.
Yeah. I used to have season breaks.
Kasi
walang palabas. Ngayon wala nang season break. Wala nang season break. I'm like, pagod na po yung wallet ko. Paano po ako magpo-produce ng madaming episode ng self-funded girly? Pero it's a very good problem.
Yes.
Because it creates a more diverse parang diaspora for people of different statures in life to access theater.
Yep. Super agree. It used to be in school, no? I mean, the curriculum before to survive for yung like Tanghalang, for example, or even you or PETA, you have to do plays that are required. Yung pwedeng reaction paper. Yeah. It's called curriculum repertoire, di ba? So eventually now we have so many. I mean, I think Rock of Ages, Huling El Bimbo, One More Chance. I've seen it personally that yung mga taong hindi pa nakapunta sa teatro,
Yeah.
for the first time, they watched it because iba yung access, di ba? Iba yung, may casino ba naman dun sa Resorts World, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, you're right. All this access is really important that it cannot just be us, eh.
Yeah, hindi talaga.
So, this is audience development. Yung One More Chance, may mga bagets doon ng mga parang, nagpunta ka kay Ben and Ben, di ba? Not because of or Basha or Popoy Basha. So, you really have to have all these different access points to make it available for everyone.
Plus, it's also important that the theater community realizes that we can't always use the dramatic stories of those who are of different experiences, lalo na yung mga mahihirap na hindi naman nila napapanood yung ginagawa natin for them.
Opo, yes.
Of them.
Oh yes. Ako kasi advocate ako ng original works. I mean, it has to be original. I mean, for a long time, Peta was doing a lot of original works, di ba? I mean, wala naman akong problema sa Tanghalang Ateneo is classic, di ba? I mean, Shakespeare translated by Tino, ganun naman talaga ang kalakaran sa Tanghalang Ateneo. Pero gusto ko kasi ng original works kasi it's able to reflect and interrogate what's happening now.
Yeah.
I mean, theater should be about now. I mean, it's good to have a past, 14th century kind of person, but it's good to reflect what's happening now. I mean, what happened in Cinemalaya when it was, you get it, parang that time, like 20 years ago, it's that parallel, na parang maraming gumagawa ng mga bagong mga kwento para sa mga taong ngayon, di ba? Sa mga Pilipino ngayon. Because they have to see themselves on stage, di ba? Hindi naman pwedeng, yes, okay naman yung Vietnam War, ganun. Pero moms, di ba? I mean, you get it. I mean, it's important for Filipinos, young audiences to see themselves also reflected and, and it's representation.
That's true.
It's so I like original work.
And if anything, film is ushering that for us because of the smaller but actually malalaking festivals na rin. And hopefully the fiery theater community now does that the same.
Wala pa rin eh. Wala kasing Commission ng Culture sa Pilipinas. Wala kasing Department of, you get it. Wala kasi it's nothing formal. I'm also part of the FDCP board FDCP board. So at least dun si Joey meron siyang programa, di ba? So that's why he did that. Yung Reel, yung YouTube channel nila, may mga interview niya ng mga kakyonders bago mga mategs, di ba? So ma-legacy years na yan, di ba? May interview na yung mga ganyan, di ba? Bago mawalan ng boses.
True.
No one documents.
Bisita po kayo dito, Sir Noni,
diba?
Ma'am Shamin,
Mother
Celeste.
Gusto mo Mother Celeste. Sabi ko sa kanila
punta kayo dito.
Sa mga tsahin natin yan. Charot.
Yes.
Hindi kasi kailangan kasing i-document. I mean,
totoo po yan.
Every craft
firm believer
needs documentation, formal documentation.
Yes.
This is the documentation of our time.
Yes.
Kasi yung mga boses, I mean, now in paano mo naisip, ano bang inisip ni Roddy Vera nung ginawa niya yan, di ba? Ba't ba ginawa ni Ding Dong yan? Ano bang Liza, si Magtoto, ano ba't mo ginawa yan?
Lisa, Sir Roddy,
diba?
baka naman.
Diba? Mahalaga kasi na malaman natin ang inisip nila nung ginawa nila nilikha nila isang piyesa. Kasi we only get the piece but we don't have the point of view of what happened. How did it happen? The proseso, the inspiration.
And how will we ever learn about the lives of the people during martial law if no one in the theater documents it?
Yes.
And before we end for our intermission. I also want to be able to ask, to pick your brain na you've long been at the helm of a lot of the creative processes that you've been a part of. And so what are you looking forward to now as an actor ulit? Para kang bumabalik sa first love mo na tipong, parang gusto ko po maging on stage sa Bulwagan, pero hindi, mag-direct ka lang. Sabi mo gano'n.
No. Ngayon, sinabi ko na kay Chris, pasala ko sa project niya pag ginawa mo kong aktor. Sulat, write me in, di ba?
How does it feel now na you've 360'd completely?
Masakit sa tuhod, una. Yung workout pala, hindi pala mabuti sa tuhod ng matatandang tao. So nagpapapiti ako ng tuhod. You have to catch up with a lot of, for me, I have to catch up. It's all in my mind, but you have to catch up physically.
Yeah.
I mean, in projection, you need to throw your voice because theater cannot be done as an imagined thing. You have to do it, diba? It's performance. How will I do 50 performances? Kasi wala kami alternate eh.
True.
So, 50 performances. How do you keep your voice? How do you keep your knees? And so ako nandun ako ngayon. Nandun ako sa technical parts ng memorization. It doesn't come as easily as before. Now you have to really memorize it. You have to remember cues you cannot cut. Hindi pwedeng i-edit. Walang take two direct, diba? So ako, yun ang bigger challenge sa akin is the physicality of being in theater. Because if you're doing it for sustain forever, okay lang eh. Ito kasi parang bumalik eh, di ba?
True.
So, hindi ka pwedeng madaldal masyado pala kasi may director nga palang iba. Ano yung ganun?
Don't worry, direct dito pwede.
Hindi, di ba? So it's ibang dynamics kasi being the head of creative projects, you're used to your voice to be the one that that is heard or at least listened to or considered first. Dito kasi iba eh. Theater is so collaborative, di ba? I mean, kahit anong gawin kong ayoko ng ganyang suot pero si Gino Gonzalez ang PD ko, ang production designer, 'di ba? So ano naman pumalag ka pa sa may gawad yun, 'di ba? May ganun, 'di ba? So kailangan mong umuo, tas makikibagay ka talaga. Kasi
True.
andun si Oge, 'di ba? Paano ka lalaban kay Oge?
At saka ang aktor ay behikulo lang ng
Correct.
so many other creatives.
Correct.
Ikaw lang yung nakikita pero
Correct.
ikaw ang behikulo, ikaw
Correct.
ang means ng nila.
Correct. So yun ang kailangan yun ang challenge. Of course also playing myself. I'm playing as myself. So medyo weird kasi
True.
parang wala kang ibang source kundi sarili mo. Hindi mo pa naman dalhin lang yung sarili mo kasi meron namang may persona naman sa labas. So yun,
Pero
bago, very fresh.
Where does the younger Marlon stand on it? Like, is it parang masaya ba yung childhood aspirant?
Well, matagal
Beyond the technical ha?
Pinanganak akong 30, Jello. yung pag-iisip ko, medyo matanda akong pinanganak. So, now, of course, you really find joy. And of course, you're old. I mean, you have to think of mortality. I mean, pwede ka mapegas dito anytime, di ba? So, you figure, okay, you might as well do this now, di ba? There's also that element There's also that element na, kailan ka pa kung hindi ka na makapaglakad, di ba? So, there's also that element. So, there's a lot of things. I mean, like theater, it's like life, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just a simple craft. I mean, there's life in it and around it, di ba? So, masaya naman siya. Sana makabisado ko yung may isa kong habang line. Sana makabisado ko siya. Sana kaya ko yung tap dancing kasi medyo ilang 8s lang naman. Parang 7 8s lang naman. Pero I mean, I'm not a tap dancer. I'm not a dancer. So yun yung mga ganong. Kaya nga pa nagmi-meeting sila about creative things about. Ako parang, huwag yun ako isama. Marami akong iniisip. Yung marami akong issue in life. May memorization, may blocking, meron pa akong nagaganchilyo pa ako dito.
Nakakaloka.
So kailangan,
on stage?
On stage. So kailangan ka pang marunong mag-chain pero hindi ako marunong I mean, hindi mabilis mag-ganon-ganon, di ba? Magbilang-bilang. So again, maraming bagay.
Yeah.
And stage is a very physical. It's communal, it's live, it's physical. I mean, there is no cheating any of that.
And we will get to a lot of those technical stuff as well as how it satirizes the current state of theater now sa pagbabalik natin with, after, and before, and ng ating mga sponsors. Maraming salamat. We'll be back. Woo! Direct Marlon.
May intermission talaga.
Yes.
May gap talaga. Dapat 4 corners pa.
meron. Ibe-break din ng fourth ball.
Ganun ang 4 corners.
This episode is brought to you by Int Bar X Cafe. Whether you're looking for a quiet spot for script readings at X Cafe or hidden cinematic cocktails at Int Bar, it's the ultimate Cubao Expo sanctuary for every Filipino artist. Step through the photo booth and find your next scene. Int Bar X Cafe, where film meets flavor. Clieg Studio Self-Photo Studio, the first self-photo with cake decorating concept in the Philippines. The studio is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Mondays through Thursdays and 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. from Fridays through Sundays. Sunnyside Sound Productions. All of our partners are located at Cubao Expo, Quezon City. Now, back to our show.
And we're back. Maraming salamat sa ating mga partners for keeping the show alive. Partners ko na sila ever since. Nakakatawa, as in papakainin lang nila ako. May anek-anek ng venue. Dati walang mga ganyan. As in talagang pahirapan talagang maghanap ng kapangyarihang makapagpatakbo ng palabas.
So ang business model nito ay love lang.
Love lang talaga. Love. Sabi nga sa Pride March, love laban.
Yes, o nga pala, no? Yun nga pala, bagong,
love laban lang.
Bagong logo at saka bagong tagline.
And now that babae sa septic tank is on stage, like, it started out as an award-winning satire.
Independent
Independent
cinema.
Oh, and a critique of independent film.
Yes.
Can you tell us now what is Babae sa Septic Tank for?
Okay. At the heart of the Septic universe. Septic verse, diba?
Aray.
The Septic verse.
Excuse me, MCU.
MCU, diba? Meron kaming ganito. Mga well, it's always been a commentary on things.
Yeah.
Kung anong napapanahon na kailangan pag-usapan. Sabi lagi ni Chris, pag may kailangan sundutin, di ba? Yun ang kanyang, kailangan you need to, kailangan ano. So,
Yes.
it started out as a critique on independent, poverty porn in independent cinema as a window to, global window to the Philippines cinema.
2011?
Yes, 2011, yes.
2011.
And then ginawa namin yung Septic 2, which is Forever's Not Enough, which is about rom-com naman,
Rom-coms.
diba? The movie, love, and the tropes, diba? The third is, of course, historical. Revisionism, which became the thing.
Na naging meme.
Naging
si
meme,
Mother Dolly.
yes. Kasi naman si Dolly De Leon, diba? Siya yung Rizalistang nagalit, nagbato ng EBS kay Miss Eugene.
True.
This time, sabi ni Chris, parang, of course, it was first imagined, should it just be as one of the Septic things that's translated on stage?
Yeah.
That's a possible route. Pero sabi ni Chris, dapat hindi. Dapat it was designed for theater. And then, in the spirit of Septic Tank, dapat meron kang pinapansin, di ba? Meron kang pinapansin. Meron kang kinukurot, parang ganon. So, itong Septic 4 na ito ay ganon. Isa siyang pagkurot. Alam mo yung parang yung Carino Brutal, yung may sampal, may akap, may sampal naman. Tsaka merong, ano yung ganon.
True.
Kasi it has to be a love letter also to all of us, di ba? So,
and
so,
true in babae na form na nakakatawa rin dapat
ganun
siya.
Din naman. Kailangan talaga nakakatawa kasi I think that's the currency of Filipinos to discuss how do we discuss serious things by laughing, by heckling, di ba? It diffuses the tension, and I think it's a better learning model to laugh, to be able to laugh at it, di ba? So yun, so itong Septic ganun din siya. This is the most hyper meta ever. Kasi
literally you guys are playing yourselves.
Yeah, and then I mean everyone, Joey Reyes played himself, diba? I mean, Mylene Dizon played herself, Joanna Ampil. Uso naman tong people playing themselves. Of course, Miss Eugene Domingo. But this time, I am outside of that universe and then I'm inside the Septic universe because I directed that.
True.
Pero nasa loob na ako ngayon. So parang mas double, triple meta na siya, diba? So, yun, isa siyang again, sabi nga ng mga academe, it is an interrogation, the liminal, eme, karong, di ba gano'n? But this is really that. Parang pagtingin, pagtanaw sa mga bagay-bagay, like currently, theater's in a boom.
Yeah.
In the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Right, post-pandemic, which really sits, just is as expected because AI is happening. We went through the isolation of the pandemic. So now we're looking for real experience. I mean, cinema is sort of deadish.
Yeah.
Philippine cinema is sort of deadish.
It's hopefully reviving a bit. Hopefully.
Wala pa rin. Sana naman. Of course, we're always hoping for the best. But this time, theater is, the kid. Diba? The kid in the block. It's an event. People come for the event. Parang sulit yung bayad kasi pwede ka magpa-picture.
Totoo.
Pwede magpa-IG, magpa-FB, diba?
Totoo yan.
Pwede gumawa ng mga reviews, ganun, diba? So, the human experience is there, which is really intrinsic in theater anyway. But you have to be careful because this boom cannot be sustained.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make 20 productions, but how long will this last? Because you're feeding from the same... I'm bringing my marketing hat, di ba? I mean,
if the source naman lumalabas ng Manila
And the source, isa pa yun.
Dito lang yan eh.
Yes, the source of business is limited, right? The replacement audience will not happen, in 15 years, 20 years for a single generation, for a generation to happen. So you're looking at it, and then, for me personally hindi naman to critique ni Chris, di ba? Pero ang tingin ko kasi dyan, parang, yung mga bagay na, andun ako nung inisip yung Rock of Ages. I mean, nandun ako sa board na nung Rock of Ages. Parang, Tapos nung nag-succeed siya, parang, now everyone doesn't, sabi na, but jukebox musical, di ba? I mean, they put it down, di ba? But Rock of Ages started this whole bit, di ba? This whole bit. Wala pa nga lang si Mystica at si Gary V. Okay, baka pwede silang gawan. Origin. No?
Nakakatawa na. Alam ko yung linyang yan.
Oh, yan,
kasi
diba?
natutunan ako sa press.
Yes, diba? So, alam mo na, diba? But yun ang malaking tanong, diba? I mean, how do we protect the gains of this season, of this period of Philippine theater. How do we protect this, di ba? Should we put our collective powers together and our voices together to again go for the government and say, baka kailangan ng teatro ng sariling komisyon, di ba?
Yeah.
Under the, I don't know, under NCCA o idaan sa kung may bago bang Department of Culture na magaganap, di ba?
O baka, separate office siya ng presidente.
Yes. Hi, First Lady, gawin niyo po kami ng ganito. Di ba? Gawin na, lahat na may poder, kailangan kausapin.
Yes.
Kasi, hindi ito mangyayaring muli. The summer of Philippine theater, this big boom right now, I have never seen this happen. And I don't think I'll see it again, right? I mean, so we must come together and figure out what gains have we found.
Yeah.
Ano nawala sa atin?
And make sure that the people who are having that conversation are not the ones who are going to maintain power when this dies.
Yes.
Kasi ang unang maaapektuhan nito ay yung mga taong hindi naman talaga yung mga nasa fringes ng kapangyarihan. Like for example, people that have to be included in that conversation are the actors, the fringe writers, the SMs, yung mga taong hindi usually kinakausap. Hindi pwedeng yung mga producers lang ang lagi nag-uusap.
Hindi pwedeng producers nag-usap. Like you look at film, di ba? So when during the pandemic, kasama ko dun sa founding members ng the Actors Guild, di ba? The new Actors Guild. Ding Dong was there, Agot was there, Yan Newson, Ron was there, Pai, napansin mo ngayon, puro guild na ngayon, di ba? May creative, may guild ng actors, may guild ng writers, ang cinematographers. You need to have guilds. Kailangan talaga ng pagbubuklod. Mga kapatid, collective power is the only power we have.
Totoo. So, and I'm guessing this is one of the things that will be talked about in Babae sa Septic Tank.
No, not really the guild work because this is really more about
what we have to collectively assess now.
Yes.
Given this boom of theater.
Of course, PETA is a good format because PETA always has an open forum at the end of every performance may open forum yan, di ba? Kung na-trigger ka, meron ka pa kaming psychologist para sa'yo. It's more like we need to be talking about this kasi PETA is 60 years. Legacy na yan, PETA. Matanda na yung PETA, 60 years na yan, di ba? And I think it will last for another 60 years. But the new theater groups are born now, di ba? How will they proceed from here, di ba? In the text, so di ba? Musical na naman, kantahan na naman, hubaran na naman, di ba? Yung kasi parang sinasaksak mo yung sarili mong yung sarili mo, di ba? Na parang if you abuse the thing that works, it becomes a not useful thing in the end.
Yeah.
Diba? You get it? Kumbaga, inabuso mo yan, mawawala ng bisa yan, di ba? So,
ma-exhaust not just your resources, but also the audiences.
Yes.
Because kumbaga, ang audience mo ang refleksyon ng nangyayari sa tunay na buhay. So kapag binugbog mo sila ng puro rom-com na hindi naman maganda, hindi naman rom-com ang buhay nila sa labas.
Pantasya nga. Kasi parang I think it's a Filipino, I call it the Filipino gaze. Parang gano'n, parang gusto mo nakita gusto mong makasaksi dun sa kalooban ng isang, ng kapwa Pilipino, di ba? So yung rom-com, parang, yung kilig, imagine mo yung kilig parang parang, where in the world is kilig a communal thing, a romance, to be able to magkakaroon, di ba? To be able to participate in that, that's really Filipino. So I think we really are that, we are we have to see things, di ba? So theater really is the perfect form, di ba? Pero sana wag lang maabuso na parang lahat na lang tayo gagawa na naman ng kantahan, sayawan. Walang nothing wrong with kantahan, sayawan. Bakit manood po ka ng Septic Tank 4? Pero exploration, invention, these are critical things for growth, di ba? Or sustainability, di ba? Kasi magsisiksika na tayong lahat, di ba?
True. And if it doesn't, especially nung pinanood ko yung press preview, if it doesn't reflect the need na hinahanap nung character ni Uge, if it doesn't reflect the need of the current status of the Filipino with her Ogengengs, hindi siya magiging reflective dun sa gustong or kakailanganing makita ng audiences sa teatro.
Yes. So, I mean,
the Ogengengs are so fun though.
Oo, the Ogengengs, yes.
Sobrang nakakatawa yung...
They're not BGs, they're alabang gang. But that's a nod kasi on the idea of you have to bring new kinds of people into theater, di ba? Hindi pwedeng lahat na lang ng mga, upper, di ba? Tsaka upper, tsaka mga intelihista, di ba? So parang, kailan tayo magdala ng bagong tao? Ako naniniwala ko, original works, audience development, bring new people, explore, break molds. I mean, these are all this is observable in all other creative industries. For them to thrive and to live, to sustain, yun eh.
Yeah.
The mechanization of the economics, I mean, ito yung unang pamatay, di ba? Yung, sorry sa mga kapitalista po, alam mo ganun, di ba? Yung ganun, di ba? Scaling, how to scale it, how do I commoditize this thing, di ba? Paano ko gagawin tong isang bagay pa-productize? How do I productize?
Lumalabas pagka-ahensya.
No, di ba? Productize,
Totoo.
di ba? Kasi ako hindi Pilipino yung pagpa-productize eh.
Yeah.
Ang Pilipino kasi nakadikit yung ating karanasan sa isang bagay. Kasama yung kung sinong naghumabi ng bagay na yan, kung sinong nakakonektado yun, di ba? The woven, the weaving, and the weaver, and the intention of weaving, these are all connected work. Ito lang kay Marian Pastor Roses, by the way. The idea that hindi pwedeng putulin ng noun kasi ang Western world kasi ganun eh. Pag kumita, tatanggalin yung pagka-noun, the objectification at ibibenta. Ilalagay sa museum, di ba? Or whatever sa gift shop. Kailangan may pagkaintindi tayo kung saan ang galing yung bagay na yan. So theater should not be commoditized in the end eh. Ito yung takot ko ngayon sa panahong ito ha, na parang isa na naman siyang bagong something to like.
And you're talking about commodification, and so how do you insert yourself now that you're cutting parang segmenting a part of your person and putting it on stage? Kasi hyperbole representation siya of part of your life. And ang question ko ngayon, now that you are you've been part of PETA 60 years na. Ang PETA,
hindi naman whole life ng PETA. Mas matanda ako.
No, ibig sabihin,
hindi naman 6 years sa PETA. Sige,
pero ibig sabihin, kumbaga, looking at it from your perspective na nilalagay mo yung sarili mo on stage, how do you feel now na itong persona na nilalagay mo on stage is going to be a part of the critiquing of the life that you've led in theater?
Okay.
Kasi medyo, sobrang meta niya eh.
Una, Jello, hindi ko iniisip na ako ang punto ng dulang ito, okay?
Totoo naman,
diba?
Yeah.
Kumaga, dapat yung tanong niya kay Ogie kasi siya yung bida, diba? So siya yung kang magbuhat nito.
Pero baby mo pa din ang babae sa septic tank eh.
Syempre, always worry, lagi kang worry, diba? Lahat naman ng septic tank na ginawa namin ni Chris, nag-worry naman ako kung kikita ba.
Yeah, of course. Basic.
Babalik ba yung investment, diba? So ito, at this time, I think it's just the right time to bring this. Septic Tank 4 will never happen at any other time in Philippine theater history.
Yeah.
Kasi dito siya maingay, di ba? Ito yung ito yung magulo, magaslaw, di ba? So dito mo lang siya pwedeng punahin. Kasi otherwise, kung wala namang kaganapan sa teatro, ano naman ang point ng Septic Tank 4, di ba? I mean, if you did it at peace time, I mean, in
Totoo.
Wala, di ba? Kung tulugan teatro, anong point? Wala namang kita doon, di ba? Marketing mind. So, di ba? So, ngayon na medyo buhay, maraming nakatingin.
Yeah.
Iba maraming mata na a lot of eyeballs, di ba? So, it's a good time to really do Septic Tank 4. I mean, as I said, it will never happen in any other time but now. So, no day but today, sabi ng kanta. So, kailangan gawin na siya ngayon. At I think for my role in it is hindi ako masyadong precious about these things eh.
Yeah.
I mean, I worry about the success because may producer, di ba? But I really, I'm not precious about it. Parang, di gawin naman ng bago. Next time, vertical naman ang septic tank. Manood kayo sa phone ninyo. Di ba? I mean,
TikTok na pala talaga.
TikTok na pala, di ba? I think septic tank by now is bigger than me or Chris or Ogie.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely it's a bigger brand, di ba? So, pwede siyang gawing ang t-shirt. Hindi ko lang alam, di ba? O tour. Or Malabanan Poso, septic tank, di ba? Pwede siyang ganun kasi nagkaroon na siya ng sariling buhay. I think, ako, I'm not worried about this round. Kasi may sariling namang audience, may sariling fan naman ng PETA. I mean, marketing-wise, may sariling fan ng PETA, may fan si Ogie, may fan naman si Andoy, di ba?
Babae has their own fans as well.
Di ba? O
Babae-verse.
separate to the actors and the makers. So okay lang yan. Again, let's not be precious about that we're the only one that's holding the fort.
And maybe what I would like, gusto kong susugan dyan is, what about the conversation of theater? Are you looking forward to na being part of this piece? Kasi sa totoo lang, ang hirap din magkaroon ng conversation labas sa critics na nilalabas ng reviewers.
Yep.
Other than that, Reddit is such a cesspool.
It is.
I mean, good freedom, yes.
Yeah.
But sometimes
It is.
it's not productive. It's not constructive.
Yes.
But
Yes.
it's a good again, note Reddit is important because it allows people the freedom to voice it out.
Pero sana lang may redemption arc pa ng mga tao. Pwede na magbago.
Pero yun, for me, this venue of your play, what are you looking forward to in terms of conversation, especially since it's satire? It's a critique, it's a lens towards theater. Ano yung inaasahan
Okay.
mong mapag-usapan?
To be clear about my perspective is this, okay? If you want change in society, it cannot be just a cultural thing. It has to be structural. Okay, you get it?
Interesting.
Di ba?
Going back to structure.
Diba? It has to be structural. Pwede kang umuso, pero kung wala namang struktura magsusuporta sa bagong naratibo ng bagay na yun, wala yan, di ba? Lilipas yan, di ba? That's why I think this conversation is important because
Oo.
because you're thinking about guilds, you're thinking about documentation. This is narrative work. This is called memorialization, di ba? To document, to put in record, to come together. These are important pieces of the conversation beyond what the critic will have to say. Criticism is important, but you get it. Next play, iba na naman, di ba?
Yeah.
Tayo mga nasa likod, dapat tayo nag-iisip na, Jello, anong next meeting natin? Paano ba tayong gagawin ito? Kanino ba tayo lalapit, di ba? Paano ba tayo magkakaroon ng permanent? If you want change, it has to be structural. It has to be places of power. Curriculum, di ba? You get it?
Yes.
Curriculum, institution, di ba? Algorithm, di ba? Kailangan siyang i-install sa mga bagay na permanente at may kapangyarihan. Kung
Totoo.
pwedeng mabuhay ang kapangyarihan, hindi siya pwedeng pag-isipan lang. Hindi pwedeng chika lang ang change, di ba?
True. At it can't be stuck in one person. It
No.
has to be passed on.
It has to be passed on. So, I'm just hoping that the play sparks a conversation that leads to some kind of a pagtitipon
Tama.
at pagninilay-nilay at pagbubuo at pagbubuklod ng isang balangkas na kung paano intindihin ang teatro Pilipino sa 2028, di ba? Sa 2026, di ba? Kailangan malinaw yan eh. So, it has to be structural. When I say structural, it has to be the story of Philippine theater has to be installed in podcast, in books, in the algorithms, in the places of power, in law.
Law, yun
yes,
mismo,
because
in
law is
law.
nothing but a story that is frozen, di ba?
True.
So, lahat ito kailangan pag-usapan. Ano po kailangan i-install sa mga elite? I'll explain.
Totoo.
Kailangan kasi, sino bang susuporta, di ba? Yung mga tao, yung mga elite na yan, kailangan tumulong kayo, mga bakla ng taon, di ba?
Oo. I mean, wala tayong choice. We are living in a capitalistic world. As much as we want to fight against it, we have to work towards a better
And
version of it.
you have to ask funding from them, no?
True.
So, magbayad naman kayo. So yun, ako, I hope it sparks a conversation that leads to some kind of a deeper conversation with other people, di ba?
That ends up into paper.
Yes, it has to be
Something
a white
historical.
paper, position paper. It has to be a policy, research, yes, di ba? Yung
Documented.
document, yes.
Unreal Tiatko, sino may mga research, si Dr. Jerry, Doc Jerry ng Ateneo.
Ako si Neneng.
No,
Jerry si
yung
Neneng.
mga nagpo-publish, important yung
And
trabaho nila.
Not just academic, people should be in the
Yeah.
popular world. Huwag natin iasa sa academia. I mean, okay, importante man academia, okay?
True. Pero pagod na rin sila.
Oo, kailangan lumabas yung kwento sa labas. So, kailangan pag-usapan natin. Kasi, I'm telling you, if we miss this time, if we miss this period of growth and boom, and we didn't do anything about it, and we were not able to demand for structural changes, legal, policy, all of these things, institutional, if we don't demand for that and build them now, kasi ngayon tayo maingay, di ba?
True.
Ngayon tayo napapansin, the eyeballs are now, so it should be the time for us to do something about it because we can demand. Kasi
Yeah.
pag nandun tayo sa lupa,
Wala na ulit papansin.
di ba? Coraz.
Kahit man lang sana Eddie Garcia law version
Yes, natin, di ba?
Meron. Sana.
The safety, bill, di ba? Working hours, di ba yun?
Compensation.
Down
Okay.
payments.
So now to parang end our conversation. Siyempre babasahin ko to sa haba pa lang nasulat kong question. Okay.
Mabuhay si Cadencio, charot.
Woohoo! Tama. Okay. You mentioned before in an interview for the first film that your biggest fear is that this would be too much for an insider film with the perspective of independent films. So, how do you think that the play will reach out to the audience now who might, yung mga bagong audience who might not be constant in the theater? Because a lot of the conversation in Septic Tank, especially with what I saw in the press conference, it's very insider talk.
Yep.
So, how do you
Alam mo, okay.
approach it?
ako naniniwala naman ako depende ka sa ka nakatayo, sa ka nakatungtong. To a critic, they will think of like the subject matter. But an audience, they might respond to the performance. You get it? So
Gets.
we are not looking at the same thing the whole time. So access is not a monopoly of one point of view, di ba? So pwedeng manood dyan dahil natuwa kay Uge. May joke na natawa siya, di ba? Na si Uge ay nakawig, na mukha siyang Marimar, di ba? So for me, I think it's sort of elitist kasi to believe that access is limited. Access is that if it's inside there, wala nakakaalam. I mean, when we did Septic Tank 1, which is about poverty porn, pagpunta mo sa Berlin, wala namang poverty porn sa mga critic doon. Pero ang tanong sa akin, bakit may mataba doon sa squatter? I mean, it still provoked the conversation. When we did 100 in Osaka, it was the birth of Septic Tank. When someone asked, bakit mayaman yung bida? Ba't nakakondo? Si Mylene Dizon. Kami parang, yung pala ang pananaw niyo sa amin.
Interesting.
Yes, that's where the concept of Septic Tank started, because when we were doing the tours, when we were doing the festival tours ni Chris for 100, yung Mylene and Uge, yun ang tanong sa amin, parang Osaka to. I remember the moment and that old man and said, bakit ganito ang pelikula niyo? Walang mahirap doon kasi nakakondo si Mylene Dizon. Kumbaga, may cancer siya, pero hindi niya problema yung pampagamot. Ang problema niya yung kanyang listahan ng gustong gawin, 100 things to do, di ba? So it was never a question of money.
Yeah.
So for him, it was a strange piece of cinema coming from the Philippines na walang pansit sa kusina. Walang TV yung nanay, di ba? So us, doon kami nagising ni Chris, parang sabi niya, ba't mo natanong yan? Kasi sabi niya, kasanay kasi ako sa Pilipinas. Pag galing sa Pilipino ang pelikula,
poverty porn.
Magulo ang tripod. Ganun. Sinusunod lang pa ni poster child, di ba? Yung magulo, ganun. Madilim, di ba? So, doon nagsimula ang Septic Tank concept eh. So going back to the access, people will find access to it eh. I think it's hubris to believe that I can control the aperture of the access to the experience, no matter how insider it is, no matter how opaque that is. Kung may taong may magandang performance, may nakakatawa, merong I get it, the communal experience, then someone will take something from it. It may not be the thing that you want them to take out of it, but the point is kalaban na ng dramaturgy, ng staging, ng lighting. Kailangan magtrabaho yung lahat para mabuhay yung isang elemento. Kasi nga, as I said, going back to the first question, hindi ako napunta ng teatro dahil sa teatro. Nagpunta ako sa teatro dahil mayroong Betamax na may palabas ng Fame at saka All That Jazz, di ba?
True.
So my access to theater came from somewhere else, di ba?
True.
So the fascination can happen at any point in our lives, and we should not be policing each other. Parang culture appropriation, di ba? I think the capitalist bosses don't want us to exchange culture because it makes us stronger, di ba? When parang don't wear that, that's appropriation. When in fact, we should be able to enjoy each other's culture without being penalized for doing that, di ba? So, ako same with this Septic Tank 4. Will they know who Rodi Vera is? Will they know who Joel Saracho ng pinakamatanda? Would everyone know that? Maybe not, di ba? Maybe not. But there are still other bits and pieces of theater about it, di ba? So again, the aperture is not one. The aperture is open, and the experience can lead to other experiences. In fact, baka may bagets na gusto magteatro, hindi naman dahil sa tema. Kundi nakita lang niya, ay, cute yung Joshua Limso at saka yung Jay na dancer. Ano yung gano'n?
Si JC lang talaga ang pinunta niya eh.
Si JC lang parang pinunta niya kasi ang liksi naman ni Jason sumayaw at saka cute naman on stage. So what I'm saying, we must meet people where they are at.
Yes.
It's like movement building, right? Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na dito lang kayo pumunta, dito pumunta. Kung saan sila dumating, doon natin sasalubungin. Diba? So, hindi ako nag-worry about it. The critics have their jobs to do.
Yeah.
Obviously, the critics are critics. That's their job. It's our job to produce. It's their job to critique, di ba?
Yeah.
And we're all needed. Kailangan naman tayong lahat sa ecosystem to, di ba? Hindi naman pwedeng sugayin ganyan. We cannot police, we cannot gatekeep all these things.
Yeah.
Everyone is needed in the battle. All hands on deck.
And hopefully, what Babae 4 does is also what it did for Babae for the one na
sana
conversation.
Sana, oo.
Sana magka-conversation. Yun yung important.
Kasi yun ang naging effect ng SEP. I mean, pinalabas naman sa mga iba't ibang bansa, di ba? Parang una hiyang-hiya ako kasi wala pangit ang camera kasi parang depende kasi anong camera sa araw kung anong na-afford namin, di ba? Kasi yung depende sa tranching ng pera na parang direct wala pa kayong camera ngayon ng ganito. Ito po yung body cam. Ano yung body cam? Ito po yung P2. Ano yung mga P2? So kung anong dumarating lang, anong ilaw dumating, di ba? But in the end, if you do something, I think medyo with intention and a bit more artistry, hindi yun ang piniisip nila. They were not looking at that. They were talking about, ba't tumae yung bata dun sa, inamoy ng pusa? Iba talaga nangyari dyan. So, again, it doesn't have to be the whole thing. It could be access to certain scenes.
Yeah.
Iba kasi ang tambol ng puso. Iba-iba, di ba? Yung, the resonance is different for everyone. So, I'm sure, may mapulot naman siguro dun sa Septic 4, no?
Sana talaga.
Kahit wala silang mapulot, babatuhin ko kayo ng mapupulot.
At sana talaga matuloy ang conversation, not just at the level of the elite, but also for those who will be watching, to be able to question even themselves and their situation.
Yes.
About their interest in theater.
Yes. Or hindi man teatro, interest nila sa buhay.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think it should be a recurrent, it should be a closed loop. That what I see in theater is the thing, how do I get into theater? You see theater and you're interested in something else, di ba?
Yeah.
I mean, in something else, in lights, and I don't know. I think that kind of an openness is so critical as a creative person.
Yeah.
For me, I've always been like that. Hindi ako, ang una ko pinanood bilang senior sa pelikula na libre ay Mortal Kombat 2, di ba? Di ba? Mortal Kombat 2. Ang paborito kong pelikula ay Hellboy, not 2 but only 1, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
So ibig sabihin, hindi ko kasi masyadong gusto yung snobbish.
Yeah.
Yung snobbish na ganung klaseng pananaw na ang standard ay naggagaling lamang or umuusbong lamang sa pera o sa estado ng buhay. Pwedeng mangyari ang buhay sa kung saan may matatagpo ang buhay. So, yeah, I mean, but I think people who with some kind of a structural understanding should come together. Really, I'm serious about this. Kailangan magsama-sama tayo kasi wala tayong theater commission, walang tatay ang teatro sa gobyerno. Wala tayong representation sa kabinete. Wala tayong ganun, di ba? So gawin natin 'yon, di ba?
Habang ngayong mainit ang
habang
teatro.
mainit, di ba? Habang pwede na magbaganda na, look at us, okay? Pay attention.
Yeah. I mean, cultural decision maker.
Culture bearers kami, di ba?
True.
Kailangan nating gawin 'yan kasi otherwise lalagpas ang panahon.
True. At dahil dyan, hindi natin papalagpasin ng panahon. Mag-invite po tayo sa Endo. Sa septic
Doon
tank.
pala.
Napatingin ako kay Luella, naisip ko Endo. Na, sa babae sa septic tank.
Ayun. Sana po mapanood nyo ang babae sa septic tank 4 live on Chatter, di ba? Oh shit.
Chatter is
sa PETA
live.
Theater Center po ito. Magbubukas kami sa June 19, no? June 19. Tatakbo po ito ng 50 performances. So it's over about almost
50!
Almost 3 months to. So nasa Ticket World, of course, no? You can go to Ticket World, you can do that. Sana makapanood kayo kasi yun ang teatro, walang replay, walang DVD, wala tong FBox TV, no? Hindi ito pwedeng i-download, di ba?
Bawal ka magkasakit, mother.
Oo naman. Kaming lahat.
Bawal ka actually lahat magkasakit.
Kaming lahat, di ba? So, yes, manood po kayo. Dahil kay Uge, kung gusto nyo, dahil sa akin, kung dahil sa septic tank na word, kung dahil sa PETA, kung ano man ang dahilan ninyo, dumating kayo. Yun ang point, di ba? Kasi hindi ayoko naman sabihin na parang come for the message. You can come for the dance, di ba?
Or kay JC.
Or JC, di ba?
Let's go for Joshua Limso.
Ang gano'n, ang saya-saya. Kung gusto ng Chinito, gusto nyo ng medyo bagets na nag-Disney, bahala na kayo doon, di ba? The point is to come. Because that's the point of theater, di ba? You have to be there to experience it.
Yeah.
Hindi pinag-iisipan ng teatro. I mean, you can think about it. Ang teatro, niraranas, dinadaan, tinatraffic sa irod, di ba?
True.
Di ba? Pupunta ka dun sa, mag-ano ka dun sa shuttle service. It has to be done. I think it's going to be fun. May pang Facebook post kayo pag nagpunta kayo doon.
True, may pa-picture pa kayo, selfie.
Pa-picture pa kayo, yes. Alam mo na.
At maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat.
It was such it's medyo kinakabahan nga ako
Porno ka naman.
syempre kasi, alam mo na, yung tipong, it's always been a dream of mine to be able to have such stalwarts in the community. Wow!
Lakas mo haligi.
Ma'am, ginawang semento.
Hindi pwedeng lantern lang.
Ano na lang, spark.
Spark, okay.
Spark. Ingenue.
Ingenue, of course.
Of theater. And I'm very thankful sa pagpapaunlak. Sana natuwa po kayo sa conversation natin.
My pleasure.
At dahil dyan, isa pong masigabong palakpakan para sa ating guest at babae sa Septic Tank 4. Woohoo! Let's go!
Maraming salamat.
Kita-kits!
Maraming salamat.
Paalam! Kita-kits sa teatro.
Yes, see you on Chatter. Salamat, Jello. Salamat.
Thank you.
Salamat, Direk David. Salamat. Thank you. Yun.